compensation, reward, and motivation, system management. The greatest management principle is that things that get rewarded get done. You get more of the behavior you reward. You don't get what you hope for, wish for, or beg for. You get what you reward. On this note, this lesson covers various compensation and motivation factors, models, and their impacts on the sales team. It follows from the previous slide that after studying this lesson, you should be able to enumerate various compensation methods, understand the concept of sales force motivation, discuss the models and theories of motivation, analyze the effect of non-financial rewards on employee motivation. The slide shows here an example of some of the differences between the attitudes of the sales team and the company employing it. Now let us discuss some of the compensation modes. Industries like highly seasonal industries, high-tech industries, trade salespeople, route salespeople, missionary and educational salesmen, and group selling are some industries where sales team is paid fixed salaries. As you all know, this is the most secure way of work compensation. Then there is straight commission. Paying a commission is a variable expense rather than a fixed one. If sales are made, a commission is paid. No sales, no commission. This keeps sales expenses strictly online. Unlike a straight commission is paid on sales volume, on a fixed commission base, a fixed percentage of sales volume is paid to the sales force. Other plans call for increase in rate as volume increases. A fixed rate commission is easy to figure and administer. Paying bonus is a method that a company adopts to reward special contribution and as an incentive to superior performance. Companies might pay bonuses annually, quarterly, and half-yearly. There are some companies that can adopt a policy under which all managers, regional, divisional, or branch receive a fixed percentage of the profit made in their offices. They paid this irrespective of the condition of the company. Many companies feel that the fringe benefits they provide must be in line with those offered by the competition. Fringe benefits are now a fact of life for all employers. Sales force expenses, as distinct from compensation, can range anywhere from 0 to nearly 30% of compensation costs. They have to get reimbursed by the employer and might include travel, meals, lodging, etc. Proper sales compensation plan should provide a living wage, have performance-based pay levels, be adjustable to meet company's goal and individual aspirations. We all understand how much we get pumped up to do a work we are highly motivated for. The game is what keeps every sales team going. Here is a representation of Sam Deep and Lyle Sussman's low-cost ways to motivate. Motivation has three basic dimensions, that is, intensity. It is the magnitude of mental and physical effort put in by a salesperson for his or her activity or goal. Direction. It implies that the individual can choose how his or her efforts will be spent. Persistence. It is the extension of effort over time. The figure here shows us the 6-step model of motivation. A salesperson is an important member of the organization's team. He has to satisfy customers as well as managers of the organization. He has mainly 4 distinct groups with whom he must have cordial relations. These groups are the sales management group, the balance of the company which is depending on him for orders, the customers, and the other company sales personnel. Sometimes the expectations of any one group may give rise to conflict. The conflicts that may occur in the firm may be due to conflict of identification or advocacy conflict. Thus, to remove divergent interests due to conflicts, additional motivation may be required to elicit acceptable job performance. In general, explanations regarding the source of motivation can be categorized as either extrinsic or intrinsic. Intrinsic sources and corresponding theories can be further subcategorized as either body or physical, mind or mental, or transpersonal or spiritual. Models of motivation which focus on internal states and mental processes are known as cognitive models. Non-cognitive approach concentrates on operating conditions like behavior is a result of its consequences. There are certain very important factors that impact the sales force motivation. Meetings allow the sales manager to understand the personality, needs, and problems of each salesperson. Job clarity and what is expected from the salesperson is a great factor in motivation. Competition by the way of sales contests is also an important tool to motivate salespersons. Sales conferences and conventions provide an opportunity to salespersons to participate, gain social satisfaction, and express their views on matters directly affecting their work. Responses in the form of praise, positive feedback, and human warmth and understanding can impel others to perform to their full capabilities. Although sales quotas, sales competition or contests, conventions, and conferences have positive carryover effects, these are short-lived techniques to motivate salesmen. In persuasion, managers use rational arguments to convince the salesperson that it is in their own best interest to act in a preferred way. Now let us check if we have understood the various concepts discussed in this lesson clearly. What is the amount paid for accomplishing a specific sales task known as? Bonus. What do we call the benefits other than monetary and incentives like insurance, etc.? Fringe benefits. Under which plan does the salesperson receive fixed sums at regular intervals? Straight salary plan. What do we call when the individuals are motivated internally by a desire to please themselves? Intrinsic motivation. Before we end, let us briefly revise what we have studied till so far. Reward system management involves the selection and utilization of organizational objectives. Compensation is composed of financial and non-financial rewards. Financial rewards include current spendable income, deferred income, profit sharing, retirement, and various benefit packages. The popular and common forms of paying financial compensation are through straight salary, straight commission, and bonus. Motivation of sales force, which forms the other aspect of this unit, is among the most important responsibilities of a sales manager. Behavioral scientists have classified motivational needs. According to them, each individual is a different entity, and hence, to understand what would individually motivate the salesperson, the nature, character, and needs of the individual have to be understood.